Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. So we're doing these space battle missions that happen in between the two hubs. There turned out that there's a hub for the bad guys and a hub for the good guys. And you can get into any ship and fly in between the two ships. Something that you could have easily overlooked, and the game does not bother to lift a finger to explain or to tell anybody. And now to start the space mission in between, you have to hit this gold brick sphere a lot until it inflates as a ball. And because I'm not probably using the right vehicle here, but this is the only one I can find that's even close, this is going to take a while. So we have to just sit here and wait for the missiles, which are targeting missiles, to decide to stop targeting other things and just go forward enough to inflate the ball. And anytime anything flies in front of it, then that's a slight problem. And I may actually not be able to do this one because of the flying animals that you see, because they're kind of indestructible. There we go. I got it though. And see, that was just to start the thing. Now I'm hitting these flying things, and every time I hit them, I get some small amount of studs. A generous amount of studs, really. But they don't die or anything, and I don't know what species they are or what they are or why they're flapping their wings when there's no oxygen in space, although it seems like maybe in Star Wars there is oxygen in space. And I don't know what these things would eat or how these things would have evolved or lived. If there isn't an actual atmosphere in the in space, there's no way any kind of creature could ever fly higher than the atmosphere. Even if it was a creature that didn't breathe, it's just, that's not how wind resistance works. I guess you could make the argument that maybe this planet or that planet, either one, has an extremely thin or an extremely thick atmosphere and the ships are in it right now, but if that was the case, they would also be in a they'd probably also be getting pulled into the center of the planet because of gravity. If there's enough gravity to hold in the atmosphere, there's enough gravity to pull anything out of orbit. So we're just working our way to the left on this thing until we get to Genosis. See, this is just pointless and repetitive to have to actually engage the hyperdrive and fly to in the next place. Why not just select these missions from the menu? In fact, in all reality, why not just have these missions in the main story? The main story was really short and it had a lot of real-time strategy levels that I did not enjoy. You could have taken out all the real-time strategy levels and given me this instead, and I probably would have been happier with it. I am not seeing a gold brick here. Where is it? Well, this is interesting. Every other planet has had a gold brick just in the middle. And in this one, I see nothing. And it would be a hassle to run back. It'd be a hassle to run back to the ship over there on the left. But that might very well be the case of what needs to happen. Because I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, unless I'm supposed to just break all the space junk and hope no more space junk shows up. Did I miss one piece of space junk? And is this how you get to... No, it looks like more space junk is showing up. So, something's weird here. This is the first space battle we've seen that didn't have something. So, either we've already gotten it and we've accidentally flown to a place we have already collected the thing, or something weird's going on. System, Ryloth. We haven't gotten it. So let's take a little bit of a break. We do have enough over here to open up a new area. And so it's beneficial to figure out what this area is. So up the elevator we go. I imagine this is just going to be the control area of the ship. Score times 8, 20 million. Yeah, I don't see myself really making myself to that. Not anytime soon. It's like I need to find a score times 3 if such a thing exists. I desperately need to find that. It's kind of amazing how they get things to appear. Okay. Interesting. Castle of Doom. This is a new level thing. So is this the bad guys levels? That would certainly give me an opportunity to get more score, and it would certainly explain how they could ask for so many studs. Alright, so we found something that seems like a new score opportunity and a new way to get more score. The only thing I could think is we'd take the Solus one over here and just see if maybe the rapid fire ability helps. See, it does kind of feel like all that space junk was specifically created just in spots, but I don't know. So back we go into the original hub ship area. And which way were we going? Well, there's really nothing here. I should look at the ships available for purchase, by the way. Like, this one has missiles and torpedoes. It might be a little bit easier. This one has rapid fire. This one has rapid fire. But nothing else seems to really imply any difference. Up we go with the different Star Wars music. And I still kind of feel like there's something with the targets there, but maybe not. It's strange that there wouldn't be that. And see, I need to do the strategy, real-time strategy levels too, and I really don't want to do them. Finally I had the right guy here. But see, this is Robino, so moving on. This guy over here is what I'm thinking. Is that if we turn on this right now. Seriously? Yeah, I'm confused. I thought maybe that would prove itself to be where the gold brick is, but no. Maybe I need a regular vehicle, and that's the issue. Is instead of a bad guy, I need the good guys. Yeah, I really can't imagine anything else. Like, I don't think there's anything down that way. I don't think there's anything on the right side. There might be something in the rec room. Just maybe. And maybe if I hired a purchased a Sith character, that would help too. I guess I need to do that. This isn't the rec room. So yeah, I've come to the wrong place. I guess it's helpful though to look around and make sure there's no trick or something going on here. There's so much just stuff all over the place, and this is the exact opposite of what you would want for a hub world. Maybe this is what a hub world might look like in the Star Wars universe, traveling through ships and having to navigate the corridors, but it just doesn't feel open. It doesn't feel like there's it doesn't feel like there's something like planned or discoverable in this whole section. Let's see. I guess we have to do all of these. And now we're over here, and you would think that you could specifically fly out of this section, but it's not the case. Back through the elevators, up and down, up and down. A clear example that the game is suffering from a few lack of smoothness. Otherwise, a lot more of this would be on the first floor. Alright. So I'm thinking maybe the gold brick is here. Space mission unlocked. Good. What am I supposed to do with the space mission? Well, I'll wait for the game to stop lagging, I suppose. See, I see the gold brick right there, but I don't think I can start it from over here. Yeah, I just don't think that's gonna happen. So back we go. Keep running. Very slow processor. And these Lego pieces, they don't look very small. They're going to be used to build something pretty big. A lot bigger than what we're used to seeing in Lego games. So once I get to the bad guys' side, I should take that as a good opportunity to... Yes, the game just lagged again. Take that as a good opportunity to see if I can purchase a Sith character. We'll need that in free play anyways. We obviously need Robino, a Sith character, will also come out. I'd feel really sorry if anybody actually just went to free play right after this, after playing the story mode, because there's so much more that you kind of need to do first. Like this, a great example of Sith. Right. So, if I got this, how much would this cost me? 50,000. Just go ahead and buy it. Now we've... Yeah, it's just as slow as the other one. It's the same vehicle with a different skin. Come on. All these ships getting in the way. See, I really don't get this. Why do half the missions require you to have missiles And then to start those missions, you have to sit here and do this. This is just wasting people's time. Alright, so I imagine this is gonna just straight up be shoot, destroying space garbage. Come on, we got a minute to go. Now, the problem I see is that it's going to take me a little bit longer than it probably should if I have to unlock any more space missions. And see, that extra time gives us some studs, but not a significant amount. Maybe with the score multiplier during the space missions might be a great opportunity to get some more studs, but I don't know. We're still waiting for the extra million I need for score times 4. Right. Next location. We are at Ryloth. And are we turning everything blue as we go? I don't know if that's the case or not. Let's do Naboo. Next. We all know Naboo. At least I know it by name. In the end, I guess buying that ship was a waste because it didn't matter. I still needed to. Alright, so this mission's already unlocked. So why was it any different for any of the other ones? This one looks like it's slightly larger asteroids that are going to take 2 missiles to break. Which, okay. Start. Don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. Quit getting in the way. I think the game is doing this on purpose. I think it actually is doing this on purpose. Just to irritate people. This is not fun to do. And I don't see why you'd want to do this to little kids. Make them sit here and do it. Just like, hit it once. Do you want to start a mission? Yes. Press A to say yes. That's all it has to be. Or hit it 5 times within a certain amount of time. Don't make me hit it multitudes of times. And it got so big that I started shooting right through it. Attempt number 3 to start the mission. Listen to how ridiculous that sounds. It's taken me 3 attempts to begin a challenge. So we need these asteroids to show up and start blowing them up. These asteroids have like 3 things on them. Which we saw this in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Similar issues where there was multiple spots that you had to hit with missiles. But I have an infinite number of missiles here, so it's not even a problem. Halfway done already. And we should be done. And we have 47 seconds. How many points does that actually equate as far as studs? Not very much at all. So, no, it's not really worth the effort. And doing all of this in a row is not great. Why didn't they break this up into the rest of the game? Like, when was the earliest time I could have even made it to this section? I don't even know. Like, that is an interesting question. So we go to the Risha Moon next. And I can't do anything here until the hyperdrive animation. And see. If we are here, Naboo, we got the mission, but it's still red. There's Vazik, then the Dead Moon of Antar, that's 2, and then this Russian moon and Quell, that's 4, and then Florium, Florum, I'm mispronouncing all this, Meridum, that's like 6, 7. So let's do this one level. There's 7. That means it is easily going to be yet another hour because it's taking us about 30 minutes to do 4 of these star missions. Do that happily. If I could do half the missions with rapid fire, that would be fine. And I can see why LEGO would want these models in here. These are about the most LEGO things we've seen in the entire game, is these ships. And I wouldn't be surprised if LEGO had sets to equate to each of these ships on sale. And probably, almost certainly they do. But they're so hidden. I'm not seeing the targets. Okay. It's these golden characters. Seriously, do I just break one? No, I gotta get a multitude of them. See, and they're not even golden. They're just kind of sparkling with gold particles. Come on. I've got 2 minutes left. More of these flying creatures. If there's one species that flies in space, there's almost certainly going to be multiple species that fly in space. It wouldn't make a lot of sense otherwise. Unless these are genetically engineered to be the only species that can fly in space. Which I guess that's possible. Some advanced species doing something like that. "50 seconds, come on, game. Let me get a hit in on these guys. I need to be back here, I bet. Come on. And the game lags. I got 26 seconds. We can do this. Ah, I failed. This is such bad targeting. I can see on the face of it why you would want to not have this be part of the main game, particularly with these hard fail succeed missions going on. But like hard, either you do it or you fail conditions. But I don't know. We'll get it this time. We'll get it this time. We'll get it this time. Come on. Just don't lock up on me, game. Come on. I've got about 1:40 to finish this up. I can do this. It shouldn't be this hard. In fact, it should be incredibly easy. And it would have taken the smallest of tweaks to fix this. To just cut the number of damage necessary in half. There aren't even difficulty settings on this game. Nor do I think there's adaptive difficulty, which got added to the game later on, the Lego series later on. Come on, one more. I have a minute to do one more. Thank goodness. And I suppose I could alternate. I could come over here, and we're at like 40% even. I could come over here, switch to a new place, do a space mission, and then from the space mission, come over here and do one of the area real-time strategy missions. But frankly, I might as well just keep everything in order. We've got still a decent amount of work to do, but we're making progress. slowly, very, very slowly. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.